Ever wonder if your birthday is more than just a date on the calendar? What if it's actually like a secret blueprint for who you are? Well, today we're diving deep and unlocking the secrets of January 19th. So if that's your birthday, or hey, maybe you know someone born on this day, you're going to want to stick around. We're about to find out what makes them a true original. All right, let me ask you something right off the bat. Do you ever feel like you're caught in this constant tug of war? Like one part of you is all about structure, tradition, doing things the right way, but the other part is just dying to shake things up, to innovate and leap into the future. If that sounds familiar, trust me, it's not just some random feeling. It's actually at the very core of who you are. And here's the thing. If you were born on January 19th, that internal conflict, it's not something you're supposed to just suffer through. No, it's something you are uniquely built to master. Your whole purpose, really, is to be that bridge, to connect what was with what will be. You're meant to embody a really specific, really powerful role. The visionary leader. That's it. That is the absolute essence of being born on January 19th. It's a title that perfectly captures that incredible mix of down-to-earth ambition and, that spark of forward-thinking genius. So let's break down exactly what that means, shall we? So you might be wondering, where does this visionary leader thing even come from? Well, it all starts with your unique place in the cosmos. See, you weren't born smack in the middle of a single zodiac sign. No, you were born right on this energetic border where two incredibly powerful forces meet. That's right, being born on January 19th puts you right on what's called the Capricorn Aquarius cusp. I love this analogy. Think of it like living in an astrological border town. You get to carry the passports from both countries, you absorb the culture from both sides, so you're blending that relentless, get-it-done ambition of Capricorn with the brilliant, sometimes eccentric, innovative spark of Aquarius. Okay, so let's really look at this. This is your core duality right here. On one side, you've got the steady, reliable earth element of Capricorn. That's where you get your discipline, your love of structure, that practical realism. But then, on the other side, you've got the free-flowing air of Aquarius, and that is what fuels your incredible ideas, your originality, and that deep-seated need for independence. This constant push and pull, it's not a bug, it's a feature. It's the very engine that drives the visionary leader. But wait, there's more. Your birthday isn't just about your zodiac sign. It's a whole cosmic blueprint, and that includes the influence of specific planets and even numbers. So let's peel back another layer and look at the key ingredients that make you, well, you. First up, we have Saturn. Think of Saturn as the big boss, the cosmic taskmaster, the ultimate architect. This is your Capricorn influence shining through. Saturn is what gives you that incredible foundation of structure, discipline, and the sheer endurance to see huge projects through to the finish line. It's the reason you don't just dream, you build things that actually last. But remember, you're on the cusp, so you also feel the powerful electric pull of Uranus, the ruling planet of Aquarius. And Uranus completely flips the script. If Saturn is the architect, Uranus is the wild inventor, the rebel. It's the lightning bolt of your sudden, brilliant ideas. It's where your originality and that deep desire to do things in a totally new way comes from. Yep, that's your spark of genius. And we can't forget about numerology. Your birthday, the 19th, is super significant. When you break it down, 1 plus 9 is 10, and 1 plus 0 is 1. You get the number 1. And in numerology, the number 1 is all about leadership. It's the pioneer, the originator. It just doubles down on that independent drive you have to be the first, to start something new, and to light the path for everyone else. So, when you put it all together, you get this amazing formula. I mean, this is basically the code to your personality. You take the unshakable structure of Saturn, you add the revolutionary spark of Uranus, and then you amplify all of that with the pioneering spirit of the number 1. And what do you get? The perfect recipe for a visionary leader. It's all right there. This is your unique potential laid out for you to see. Okay, so we've got your internal wiring pretty much figured out. But how does all this visionary leader energy actually play out in the real world? Let's talk about how it shapes your connections with other people, especially when it comes to love and relationships. When it comes to relationships, you are a fascinating paradox. That Capricorn part of you is so loyal, so principled. But then that Aquarian side comes in and demands freedom, space, independence. You absolutely need a partner who can keep up with you intellectually. For you, a meeting of the minds is just as crucial, if not more so, than an emotional one. And yeah, that definitely makes you selective. You're not just going to commit to anyone. It has to feel 100% right. And here's that beautiful paradox again, right? Your greatest strengths in a relationship are often tied directly to your biggest challenges. I mean, you are an incredible supporter of your partner's goals, but that same drive can make it hard for you to slow down. You crave that deep intellectual connection, but your need for independence can sometimes create a little bit of emotional distance. The key is finding someone who gets it, who understands that these aren't contradictions, they're just two sides of the same incredible coin. So, who tends to get this complex personality of yours? Well, you often click best with other signs that really value intelligence and independence. The other air signs, think Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, they can totally keep up with your mental gymnastics. And the fire signs, like Aries and Leo, they share that same passion and drive to lead that you have. All right, let's switch gears and talk about your career. Because for a visionary leader, a job is never just a job, is it? It's a mission. It's your calling. It's really the main stage where you can take all these unique skills and make a real, lasting impact on the world. Let's be real, you're not built for a boring, repetitive 9 to 5. You absolutely come alive when you're in an environment where you can lead the charge with new ideas. You have to be driving innovation, building something with a lasting impact, and this is a big one, challenging the status quo. You are, at your core, a natural-born disruptor. So where does this kind of drive lead you? Well, it points to some pretty specific career paths. Technology and entrepreneurship? Obvious fits. They let you invent and build from the ground up. Science, research, engineering, those totally appeal to your structured, problem-solving Capricorn side. But don't sleep on things like social reform or becoming a thought leader. Basically, anywhere your big ideas can actually be put into practice to shape the future, that's where you're going to thrive. Okay, so let's bring this all home. We've talked about all the different pieces that make you who you are. But this isn't just about understanding those pieces, it's about fully embracing the powerful purpose that's encoded in your January 19th birthday. It's really about owning your unique path. And here's the most important takeaway. Remember that internal tug of war we talked about right at the beginning? That tension between tradition and the future, between structure and revolution? That's not a flaw you need to fix. That is your superpower. It's the very engine that lets you create groundbreaking new things that are also practical, stable, and built to last. At the end of the day, your entire cosmic makeup is designed to make an impact. You've got the discipline of a master builder and the mind of a brilliant inventor, all in one. So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. As the visionary leader you were born to be, what future are you going to build?